Well, hello again everybody. It's Tuesday the 5th of July in 2016 and just a quick update. On Sunday I ran quite a nice little route from Freuchie in Fife along the side of the main road through Newton of Falkland to Falkland, then turning north towards Auchtermuchty. And when we got to the village of Dunshalt, which is on that road, turned right again and ran down a country road that goes between the fields and eventually brings you back to Freuchie. It wasn't good. I got about halfway around and then I had to drop into jog walk mode, and I was really quite disappointed with that. So tonight I've just been and run exactly the same route again, exactly the same route. The only difference is on Sunday it was quite showery, and tonight it was quite warm. So you know, one is uncomfortable in one way, and being warm is uncomfortable in another way. However, tonight I ran the whole way round and I had no real problems. A bit like the difference between the Glenrothes 10k road race, which was so disappointing, and that was on a Sunday, and going back round and running the route on the Tuesday and ran it without any real difficulty. Interestingly though, when I ran on Sunday, as I say, I jog walked. Now the jog, I didn't jog walk, it was run walk. My pace was pretty good, and even when I was in the run walk, it was kind of, I would say 80% run, 20% walk, certainly no more than 25% walking, and I was still able to maintain a decent pace when I was actually running. So tonight I found that my pace was slower, but I maintained the pace the whole way around. I should have said it's 13 kilometres, so about 8 miles. Yeah, so I expected the time to be a lot better tonight. However, it wasn't. It was only an hour, a minute and 20 seconds faster. And something like, I can't really remember, but somewhere about 6 seconds a kilometre, whatever that would work out at. It's certainly a minute and 20 over 13 kilometres. It isn't a lot. So I'm not really sure why that would be. Clearly the pace has been a bit slower tonight, but I've sustained it. Now, whether it's the case that going at a slightly slower pace meant that I didn't fatigue as quickly, so I managed to sustain it. In other words, on Sunday, when I was running faster, then maybe I kind of burned myself out by the halfway mark. I'm not really sure, but certainly just having a quick look at the split times. On Sunday I was really quite quick. I was in the kind of 5:20, something like that, a k, all the way through to the halfway point, and then gradually it came down, until I was, the slowest that I was just over 6 minutes, 6.25 minutes. For one of the Ks, so it wasn't disastrously slow. Tonight I'm looking at it, and with the exception of the last K, which was exactly 6 minutes, all of the laps, the Ks, were round about the 5:30, 5:35. Yeah, so a bit slower but consistent, and overall to come in round about that 5:30, let's say 5:35 minutes a k, averaging over 13 k's. That's tremendous, because I was struggling to maintain 6 minutes just a few weeks ago. So it's early days to attribute that to anything, but yeah, we have been doing this BUPA marathon preparation program, which has got me doing some tempo runs and cross training, and yeah, maybe that's got something to do with it. I kind of doubt it though. I think it's far too early to be putting it down to that. The other thing it could be is I'm definitely having a better mental attitude, and I think that's probably much more likely to be the reason for the improvement. However, early days, still got a long way to go before we can draw any conclusions. But yet again, a pretty poor run on a Sunday. Do it again 2 days later, having had a recovery day on the intervening day, and I've managed it without any difficulty really whatsoever, and at a reasonable pace. So good news all round. I'm not sure what's next. The Crieff 10K is next Sunday. It's a tough one because it starts off with a massive climb up the hill, so probably be really pretty tired by the time we get the first 2Ks done. But the whole plan is to enter more races and just see how we get on, see if we can clear this mental block where I seem to have a bit of a panic when I'm in a pressure situation. So the more I can do races that kind of subject myself to that pressure, I think the more comfortable I'm going to be, and the more relaxed I'll be, the more confident I'm going to be, and the performance is going to improve. Good. So hope you found that interesting tonight. Okay, see you later. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to make sure you get notifications of all new content.